who's ready for the best damn podcast that are like. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for match day 4, Wrexham 2, Millwall. There we go. But I'm not alone. It was a fight at the den, chaos at the den. But I'm not alone today on Wrexham reaction because, you just can't do it alone. Sometimes you just can't do it alone. I got Patty in the house. I got Aaron in the house. And I just screwed it up because they were different on the pre-show. now Aaron's all cut off. But you know what? Aaron will figure it out. His beard is now beard. He got to sit up. There we go. Now when he's looking at his phone,
There we go.
I'm going to breathe.
I need a thing for my phone so I can sit it right here. That way Josh doesn't whine.
Right?
Yeah, just.
Oh, my God. Where should we start? Where do we start? What a game. Actually, I know where we'll start. We just said it. But should we just – fantastic match, but we want to start with the Danny Ward stuff, too. Thoughts and prayers, everything. We don't know exactly what's wrong with him. We were just having a talk about it. Patty and Aaron had good insight because I think they were watching a little clearer than I was. I hope he's all right. What are you guys seeing? What did you see on that? And that's a bad one.
Yeah, it was a bad one. The one thing I noticed immediately on rewatching it is he went limp. He went completely limp. And then when he started to come around, there was a lot of movement on the legs. Now, it kind of looked like a pain response because then he started to grab towards his face. But I'm not so sure. That looked like an involuntary leg movement when he was coming back around. So if he went unconscious there and had kind of involuntary spasms afterwards, that's not great. That would have to be a bad head concussion to kind of do something like that, and then potentially his arm injury as well, obviously.
I didn't see that all the way. Sorry, Aaron, you have something brewing there.
No, you're good. I was just saying that, yeah, when he came down, he definitely put his arm down, so you wonder if it's – I think somebody just said it in the chat. I know elbow, as I've heard talked about and others before. Oh, it's Elizabeth Jones.
Oh, Liz Jones. Sorry, I put it up.
Elbow, I think he was getting x-rayed, but could be. I've heard somebody said shoulder. So there's a few different possibilities.
Yeah.
What it could be, but it's definitely. I definitely think there's something with the arm also. But like Patty said, he definitely went limp. So that was and actually, to explain something because we were talking about it when we were watching it live. We had already used our 3 windows for substitutions. But because he had a head injury, they give you an extra window to replace that player. So during a game, you're only allowed 3 different windows to make substitutions. You're allowed 5 substitutions, but you can only use 3 windows. If that hadn't been a head injury, we would not have been able to replace him. So we'd have been down to 10 when he came off. So yeah, that was. I know the Millwall fans were complaining about it after I saw a few of them complaining that we got an extra. And what happens is when we get an extra one, they also get an extra window of subs if they want.
If they want to use it, yeah.
Yeah, but you still only get your 5 subs, but you do get that extra window to add it in. So it was funny because when we were sitting there and kind of waiting because we had that long period where he's on the ground, I go, Patty, how many subs have we made? Like, how many times have we done that? And we were sitting there thinking about it. I was like, he looked it up and it's like, oh, yeah, we've used 3. So I was like, maybe because of the head injury, and that was what it is. If there's a concussion suspected, any kind of head injury, they give you that extra window.
They brought up the mask, the oxygen mask, too. So I got to be honest, this is going to sound so stupid. I know they put the windows in like 2 years ago. I don't. When are the windows? I don't know when. I have no clue.
They can happen anytime, but you can only do it. You can only do it 3 times. So like if you do it, let's say you make a sub at halftime, that counts as one of your windows.
Actually, is that not an exception?
I'm pretty positive it counts as a window.
Oh wow!
Because I thought it didn't count because it doesn't interfere with the play, because it's done at halftime. The idea of the windows is not to have too many breaks in play.
We'll have to double check it. I was thinking it still counted.
I think
either way. But all ours were after halftime anyway. So I think we made one in like the 68th or something, and then the 70th, and then the 77th minute. So we did it. We made 3 different different times during the game, and those were our 3 windows. So that'll be that's kind of got lucky there. And I'll tell you what, Arthur made an unbelievable save.
Unbelievable. So we'll get to the game in a second too. What's
That was I'm
yeah.
not 100% positive that Danny would have made that save. That was that was one that Arthur. That's his specialty. He's so good at that.
Man. Well, yeah. It's really unfortunate. It kind of puts a little stain on it, but we do have a great backup, and as you just said, him coming in and doing a good job like that too. But we'll be fine with AO. He maybe. I mean, things happen for a reason. We have good backup. I think Patty, you said when we signed Danny Ward, you were like, look at, we have 3 good keepers, 3 something like you don't care who plays. I think you said it when we got it.
Yeah.
Right. So just real quick, Emma was at the game an hour and a half away. What a win! What an atmosphere of the Wrexham fans. Yes, and the Wrexham fans were loud. Yes, they were. And Liz Jones says he had his elbow X-ray. That's what he did say. I was looking for the chat here too. And Steve Barton says, "I'm gutted. Josh is sick. Patty has 2."
That's not very nice.
That's not very. I have. What the fuck? I didn't read it.
Hey, usually I get the fat jokes. I think it was Esteban said I look like I ate.
You have Weldenberg.
Ate Mullen.
You have
Weldenberg.
Oh God, I didn't read it. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Anyway, all right, let's move on to the game.
Okay, right. Before we do, I just checked it in the background. Substitutions made at halftime do not count towards the 3 substitution opportunities.
So they cool.
They must be done between designated windows, excluding halftime and also before extra time or halftime in extra time if you're playing them. So that would be cup matches scenarios. You could also have extra windows there because they don't interfere with play. So I was correct.
Gotcha.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. That's good to know too. Just a little bit of stats on the game. So 17,877 at the Den. Okay. That's massive. Kiefer Moore has 4 goals in 3 games. We had 6 shots attempts, 3 on target, 2 went in the back of the net. They had 21 shot attempts, 2 on target. Right?
Yeah.
There you go. Where do we start? I'll leave the floor to you boys. Wrexham reaction. Here we go. What do we got? Where do we start?
Well, I McDonald's. So I missed the first half. So you're gonna have to lean on Patty on the first half. I did just try to rewatch some of it, but I was a little distracted. But yeah, I took the kids to McDonald's and then I got wrangled into unloading.
We have our senior correspondent, McDonald's correspondent here. There we go.
Fantastic.
We'll on
sponsorship. We will take a McDonald's sponsorship for watching. We put the arches in the corner of the screen there or something.
Or the McDonald's. Patty, what do you think of the first?
Okay, let's start. How about we start with a positive, hit all the negative crap, and then go back to positive. So first up, we just take points however we can get them, right? Yeah. Let's be positive about that. We ended up with the 3 points. Excellent. C'est la vie. There is matches you don't deserve to win that you will, and there'll be matches you deserve to win that you lose. So be it. But that first half was not great. Mm-hmm. Very lackluster. Passing wasn't great. It's a new team. It's a new side. The players haven't played together very often. So it is what it is. And I saw people in the comments say,
I don't even know if I can put that.
Go on, put it up. He paid for it. It can go up. So anyway, no, look, I saw a lot of comments during the match saying how poor it was. And that we need to get our passing together. It's not going to happen in the very first match. Today was probably the first match that we have had what looks like our solid first 11, or close to it. There'll be some changes, some new players coming in maybe the next couple of days, but that's close to a solid 11 for the rest of the season. But it will take time for them to gel and get together. And I know the time to gel. Well, it starts all over again because we have a new set of 11 pretty much now, with some key players in it. And it will simply take time. But some of our players need to move their ass a little bit more. They are slow. And even when they're not slow, they're not going 90 to 100% to get that ball. We said there was a comment there. It might have been from the second half. It was about Max, where he was jogging to the ball and then he lost it. One of the other players nipped in ahead of him and stole the ball. And I'm like, seriously, get your ass in gear here and get to the ball at least before the player. And then look, if someone catches you when you're on the ball, at least you have a chance to pass it. But you have to get to that ball first. That was silly. And I didn't like that from Max.
Mm-hmm. I thought he grew into the game as the game went on. You know, I thought he did.
Yeah, he's looking okay. And with a bit of time, I can see him doing really well.
Yeah.
Will he get that time? We don't know, because it depends what defender comes in. And you mentioned the player there today. I think he also plays on the right.
Yeah, it's we'll talk about that guy a little later. His name is Zach Viner out of Bristol City, 28 years old.
So
Steve Barton has gifted 5, now 10 local pundit Rex Spacey podcast. Get them while they're hot. So you go. And G says, Patty, we were bullied for most of the first half.
Yeah. And when you know that the ref is giving nothing, do not whinge, do not complain, do not throw your arms up at the ref. Don't sit on the ground when you get knocked over. Get your ass up, because you're not getting the foul. And what is the point? All you're doing is wasting time for the rest of the team. And it was clear after at least half an hour that this ref is not giving anything and that Millwall are going to keep kicking us around the place.
Well, this is a good shout right here. Max and Dabo were lacking urgency in that first half, and then they woke up and they woke up in the second half. And I'm wondering what was the plan going to absorb as much as possible? I mean, because I think we had a shot. We had one touch in the box, if that, maybe 0, and then it was okay. You know, I think he was playing conservative. I'm not sure what the plan was there, but it was definitely frustrating.
I'm not a big fan of Dabo at the moment. He's too hit and miss for me. He has very good moments, but he has very, very weak moments as well. So for me, he's a weak link in the team.
Well, I hear we're getting two in the middle of the park and 1 defender. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Because we had a little bit of this discussion, and Aaron, I know you're a big fan of Dabo, even over James potentially. So have your say on that, but I'm not overly impressed by Dabo at the moment. He has his moments. He is good at times, but over a whole match, I worry about him.
I thought he's gotten much better from the beginning of the season. And I think if he played deeper, if he played the Matty James spot, I think he would be that much better. And if you remember the beginning of last season, that's where he played for us. He played the holding role, and he just flies. He's all over the place. He's like a destroyer. He blows everything up. He takes balls away from everybody. He's a ball winner, which is a little different. I think Parky prefers more of a ball play, a guy that's going to sit and play the ball and hold on to the ball in that position. And I think that's why he likes James there. But I think Dobson is really good at that spot as a ball winner. And I think we can let our other guys. I think we let our other guys control the ball a little bit.
I thought James had a decent game. I thought that there's clear, and we'll talk about the second half. Parkinson has a clear problem with his midfield depth. They were talking about bringing Ashfield on, bring on Elliott. And I'm not, like Patty said, we're going to start with the positives, go back to the positives, because there's plenty to talk about in the positives, but we're going to break through the game a little bit here. We're not just going to be fanboys, all right? We're fucking super excited, obviously. But this team isn't done yet. But Parkinson clearly doesn't trust the bench to come in. And that was not the game. That was not the game to have Harry Ashfield come on. Sorry.
No, absolutely not.
No. Yeah, and somebody explain why. I think I did on the show, but I want you all. I don't want to be the only one to say it.
Oh, they would have kicked living shit out of him.
Yeah,
as a young kid. Now he's quick, and he might have actually done well in the game. But this is not. I don't think this is the game for him to come in and try and bully people around, because you need to. You need to bully them back in this scenario.
Did you see Doyle?
We did take the legs out of some of them. And yeah, I saw your comments on Doyle when he was throwing people around and stuff when they're trying to grab it.
Right.
Yeah. Just strong arming him and saying, yeah, piss off.
Yeah. He is a stud. Holy balls.
Yeah.
A stud.
He's good.
Right?
He's good.
He's
good.
I'm just like, wow. And he gets the yellow card for what? For what?
Oh, it was for talking to the ball boy.
Was it?
Yep, it was. Yeah.
No.
Was that him? No, was that him? I thought that was. No, that was more. Kiefer got the one for the ball with the ball boy.
Oh, Doyle ran into somebody right on the edge of the box. It was the free kick. That's what.
Yeah, that was. I think he grabbed his shirt. I think it was one of those. Yeah, I'm fouling you, and you're not getting past me.
You're not getting by. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Doyle was awesome. Doyle was awesome for sure. Lewis O'Brien was man of the match, and Doyle made a huge difference in 70 minutes. Yeah, honestly, Cotton Wool, that guy. I'm so good. What do I say? Huzzah up to town. Dan Moore here too. And what's up, Josh and Patty Power, the Wheeler kids?
No, that's Zayden or Brandon.
Daniel, don't say hi to your dad. Don't say
I was about to
say,
yeah, none for you, Aaron.
Yeah, nothing for me. They don't like me. They've been out playing in the mud. They've been playing in the mud all day.
They had the best day ever.
They
and
are.
Steve Martin gifted 10 more podcast memberships. You're a fucking legend, dude. I think he's feeling bad about calling Aaron sunscreen. Aaron, love it. Love it. Libby didn't cross the ball well, but he was indeed solid at defense and composed a couple of rushed clearances. Gave the ball a little easy, but didn't. But generally, he was. I thought he was. How Cacace is a starter. Period. End of story. And Macca did do well when he came on, but he's not a starter. Sorry, it's just not.
Yeah, it was only a few minutes for Macca really at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see a bit more from Cacace, but again, it's early doors for him, early days. First match pretty much after his first one. So yeah, he needs time. He needs time to understand where everybody's going to be crossing in, getting his eye on it. So that'll take time, but he looked generally okay. Yeah.
So should we switch? Aaron, do you have anything to say there, or should we switch gears to the positive? Just be total fan out.
No, let's fan out.
Patty, are we done with Patty? Can we move on from just is there anything? Okay, hold on. The one more. One more I want to talk about. We're going to talk about being critical here. Ryan Hardy. People saying they don't like Ryan Hardy up there with him, with Danny, with Kiefer Moore.
I thought they were okay.
Yeah, I thought they played fine together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, before Hardy came to us, it was interesting because people were saying that he's not consistent, that he has moments of brilliance, but that he will go multiple matches without doing anything great. And then all of a sudden he'll bang them in left, right, and center for a while. And I see a little bit of that from his play. Occasionally he doesn't do anything great with it, but then he has that moment where he looks really good. So I don't mind him up there. Actually, you can't always be on it. And he looks championship level.
Yeah, he doesn't look out of place to me. I think he looks good. I mean, I think he looks great. Yeah. I don't know. Eric? Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with all that. Yeah, you guys nailed it. I thought he looked fine. I didn't have any problem with him up there at all.
Yeah, so we go into halftime 0-0. I thought we stretched a little bit. Parkinson had a couple of good quotes here. He said, "We showed grit and determination, nature. We were gritty and determined with our nature today." I think that was important. You have to do that here at Millwall because they're a good side. It's a really difficult place to play, and I managed here many times. I played here, and now you got to stand up and be counted for. I thought that was very fair to say that, and I said we were in for a fight, and it showed because here's a couple reasons why. One, our only goal, our guy got bloodied. Okay, our goalkeeper broke his arm trying to defend our goal, and the second goal, it was shirt pulling and all that shit, and got through and chipped over the bar. I mean, this was a fist fight, and I think the other games we had built up to this game for the grittiness where we're at. And Parker said we're building on something. I think we are building on something incredibly awesome. But we stood up to the test. That's the one thing I got from today. We stood to the test. And no one expected that either, did they?
I don't know if it's expected because it's also not necessarily unexpected. Before the match, I said it's a winnable match. It is a winnable match. I probably wouldn't predict it, as yes, we'll win this. But they're a very strong team. They've a solid defense. They're a little light in attack, which we saw today for the amount of pressure that we had.
Yeah.
And that allowed them to be a beatable team. But because they're very solid at the back, they don't lose that many matches, and they're likely to be very high up in the league towards the end of it. So the fact that we can beat a team like that and take the fouls and take everything else and come out with just simply some solid finishing, that's what we do. Because for a long time, it looked like we were going to get a simple 1-0 on it and just pull the 3 points out, whether deserved or not deserved. 1 or 2 moments can be enough if you keep the goal out of the back of your own net.
I can't put that up, Woody Windsor. And you can't. I actually got it. That's not. I can't do that. No. No. Sorry. I don't know if you guys see that. Yeah, that's twice.
Yeah, that's harsh. That's harsh.
That's twice today. What is going on? What is wrong with you? What is the problem? I don't understand. Can't. Sorry, Aaron. Go ahead.
No, it was. Yeah, I think basically we saw their lack of quality up top was their downfall. I think we talked about it a little bit in the pregame too, Patty. That was going to be their issue. They're good. They're a good defensive side, but a really good defensive side, like you said. But yeah, their lack of quality up front, and they got the one guy. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name right now. He's not a bad striker. He's just I don't think he's like fantastic. You know what I mean? He's not a standout. You know what I mean? He's not like high level. He's a good, probably similar to Hardy. Good, solid, probably championship striker, but he's not. They don't have a lot though. They basically have him, and that's about it.
They didn't have a clear-cut chance. They did not have a clear-cut chance, I would say.
There's nothing that was like
right.
There was the AO save was probably their best chance of the game, right at the end.
Yeah,
that probably should have been in the back of the net.
AO did.
Yeah, that was a great save.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable save.
Yeah. Two things here too. I really like the fight in this team to get punched in the face, literally. Kiefer Moore and keep fighting was really good. That's right.
Yeah, there was a couple of chances where they got the ball straight across goal, in between all our defenders. They got behind us, they got the ball across, and nobody could get on the end of it. They were extremely dangerous situations, but they just didn't fall nicely. So we got a little bit lucky with some of those. But that happens from time to time too. So they didn't like those situations. We need to stop that because we're not good at that. If you can get up to that byline and pass back in across the goal, that's a weak point for us.
That's our midfield, Patty. I think, and our wing backs out of position. I think so. I don't listen. I'm going to say this. I really like Longman going forward. He's not a wing back. He's not a wing back. He's not. I love him.
Well, here's the problem. I don't think our wing backs. I don't think that area of the pitch, those corners, are going to be a weak point for us, just because of how aggressive we want our wing backs playing. Yes. They're always going to struggle to get back.
Yeah.
And then our center backs are going to have to make decisions whether I got to get out there and defend or do I cut? Yeah, and they get caught in between, and that's where that just is a weakness in the way we set up. And that's for any team that plays with a 5 at the back or 3-5-2, whatever. You know what I mean? That is the weak spot. So and now what you saw at the end of the game where we were just sitting back, we bring Max, or we brought Scar in, we bring Scar in, we slide Max out to a right wing back. You know what I mean? But he's just playing he was
Yeah.
playing the defender out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a
Well, we played
legit
flat back
5
four.
on the back.
I think somebody put in there. Was it flat back 4? I think I actually
No, it was 5. It was a 5.
flat back 5.
We
Sorry.
we thought it was gonna be we were talking and Ken was like, yeah, it's gonna be 4. But he had him as a wing back. It was literally it was like a flat back 5.
Yeah, it's
what
like
it
just
was. It was just like we're defending. We're defending.
Barton with the $10 super chat. Monkey off the bat. International break. 10 wins by Christmas. He said first of all, he's not telling the truth. He said 10 on the bounce. He said 10 on the bounce. I just want to point it out.
He's changed it up. He's backing off, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I will absolutely take 10 by Christmas if we can manage that. 30 points
30
plus
points.
a couple of draws. Absolutely, that'll be well up there.
How many games do we have between now and Christmas? Well, let's say the end of the year. Let's just say.
Hold on.
Halfway, 23-ish.
Yeah. Ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Leap and Sarah says we're accused of using the dark arts by Millwall. Leap and Sarah, $10 super chat, all in. That was what?
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Where? Where? Oh my God.
You have to be blind to think that. I'm sorry. You know, we had a couple of sliding tackles and stuff, which should have been fouls and weren't called, and maybe a couple of yellow cards here and there just from heavy tackles, but not nearly as much as they were doing it to us. Not a hope.
Do you think that the ref lost control of the game? Do you think the ref, there's a style?
I think it's his style.
You think it's his style?
I think it's his style, and then when you do it with Millwall, this is what you get.
That's crazy. But do you think it also, by the way, JB65 was in earlier. What's up, JB65? I forgot to put it up. Do you think it led to an injury?
Oh, possibly, yeah. But now with the goalkeeper injury, I'm sorry, but a lot of that is his own fault. That was extremely far out, and I don't think he had to go for it.
He was still in his box, though. Obviously, still in his box. Yeah, right.
Just like he was right up the front of his box there.
Yeah,
so,
he was. Yeah.
I think potentially he took that decision slightly too late because it was so far out. That was a very dangerous situation he put himself in. And look, we saw how it happened with Mullen. It was something sorry, not Mullen. It was Mullen. Sorry, the keeper coming out. The keeper came out that far and charged into him, and that's the sort of situation. Except it came the other way around, and Mullen got the worst of it. It could just as easily be the other way around, where the defender takes out the goalie, and you end up falling from a height.
Okay. So he's saying my math is 14 by the end of December. Is that right? 14 games. Worse. If
actually, maybe. I don't think that sounds right though.
I don't know.
It sounds like it doesn't sound like
sounds light. Yeah,
that sounds light. The Dark Arts by Just for Men. Yeah, sponsored by the local pundit. There you go. Andrew C says, Aaron, do you guys take some satisfaction in shutting up the haters while the win? Tired of listening to people hoping we fail?
Oh, they're not going to shut up. There's no
always haters.
Earlier as well, actually, Esteban had a nice comment there saying he was watching one of their bloggers doing their after match video on the way home, and they came out with the oldie and the goodie. That's the worst team we have played all season. Esteban. A little bit further back, and I'm like, every time, I don't care.
Really? Yeah.
I don't care if you think we're the worst team with the ugliest football you've seen. Tough shit, you lost.
Yeah.
Get over it. You're gonna sack your manager because he's playing fancy football and losing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get our points. We're gonna get up close to playoffs. We're gonna have a nice season, and Parky's gonna come out.
I thought he managed the game fairly well in regards to the fact that he was absorbing pressure a little bit more than we probably would want. And then it was like, okay, let's get out of our shell a little bit. Let's go after it. Kiefer Moore was very brave in his goal.
Our 20th game of the season is December 29th.
Yeah, John just put it up there as well.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay.
right. He said
Okay.
20 games to the end of
Okay, yeah.
December.
Yeah.
So that's just right because it's just after January. That is
See that?
halfway.
And Lewis O'Brien was man of the match for me. Big E, yeah, that's right. Really interesting to see how our game developed when Rafa was fit too.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Parkinson said it in the afters. Once everyone's back fit and firing,
Yeah.
there's going to be some battles in this team, and
Yes, there will.
and I think that's good. That's good. We
Mhm.
want that because not everyone's going to be hitting their stride at the same. Remember, Dabo had a shit like 3 months last season, but he was awesome in the beginning. Came back at the end and played really well. So it's a big shout. But Rathbone's going to have to fight for his position. And the thing, Moore's. You think Moore's nose broken? I don't know. Probably, right?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was bleeding.
Yeah, it was bleeding the whole game. Whole game. He had the tampon up there. Matt White says, "Do we think Mo Rass will call games like this one?"
No.
This was
no.
I my theory on that, and I know not that I disagree, but like I just thought he let a little bit loose, got a little bit away, and
Hey,
maybe
Robert.
that guy doesn't come out for the challenge on him. You know, I don't know. I just thought I thought he was a little loose with his whistle, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like continuing with that, once everybody comes back, if you get everybody back and they're close together, with their abilities, that's what you want because the schedule gets so tight being in the championship and having the international weeks off. There's a lot more Tuesday, Saturdays going on later in the year, and you want to be able to give people a bit of a rest.
Yes.
And swap it around. Whoever is normally on the bench takes the first 70 minutes, and then the other person comes on for the last 15, 20, whatever it is. So you need to be able to do that. And if players are that close together, which is what we want, that's perfect. Let them fight it out. Let them swap around, and we will get injuries from time to time. Well, that's what you want.
Yeah, Aaron right back. He has to go take a shit.
Yeah.
I'm just showing he has to go take every skins. As hard as Wednesday game was in the second half, I think we learned some hard lessons that apply to Rubal. I think that's true. And I think that's where this is where it's all headed. We talked about the Cacace games last year. Those games, we didn't win those games. You have to 1 point. I think we should probably have at least 4 before we got here. I think he's right. I think he's right in that. But I think we're going to get better. I think we're going to get better as the season goes on. Yeah,
we are, and we know there are players who will be in the squad that are not quite good enough. We don't have time to upgrade everybody, and they will be the ones in danger in January.
Yep. Yeah, Paddy's been doing watch alongs. Paddy's here. He ain't going anywhere. He was sick for a week or so, but yeah, he's back. I think we get 3 in, right? I think we miss. I think we miss a guy like a Windass guy, but I like this fight in this team. I really do. You can't argue it. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. They're gonna hate us no matter what. I don't care. Disney FC, go fuck yourselves. Steve Barton says, hope Aaron gives an update on Bigfoot and Harry all over soon. He will do. He's gonna be back in a second. But I'll say I love the fight in the team. I do love this fight in this team, and it showed today. And this is by no means, no matter what we say, this was not. We said Millwall, right? And we said, oh shit, we're going to Millwall in August still, and we all were like, damn, that's going to be a battle. And it was a battle. And we came out. We won the fight. Won the fight.
So let's just throw this out there. If preseason, if I would have said, all right, guys, we're getting 4 points in our first 4 games, would you have been happy with that? Looking at the 4 games?
No.
Where else do you think? Where would you? I actually think I would have.
Oh, you're probably right. Southampton.
But I would have said I would have taken my win against Wednesday. And then probably I would have assumed this game would have been probably a loss, and maybe take a draw with Southampton, or not Southampton, draw with West Brom. Draw at home to West Brom.
Yeah.
And then probably the 2. I think 4 points from these 4 games isn't bad.
Yeah, especially if you're actively considering the fact that our team still wouldn't be put together.
Right.
We wouldn't have known about maybe so many injuries, but we would know that we're going to be taking people in late.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. 4 wouldn't be amazing, but 4 would be okay.
Yeah, it's not unbelievable.
Well, yeah,
It's not terrible. It's not a bad 4 from those 4. I don't think is bad.
Yeah, we wouldn't be like I think we would want so heart and head 4. Like shit.
Oh yeah, right.
Heart and head. What do we get? 3 draws, whatever the hell it was. Is that 3 draws and 2 losses, whatever it was, 1 loss? I don't know, but yeah.
But then you look at Sheffield United on nothing.
Yeah.
And Ipswich are below.
If I'd have told you, and now let me ask you this: if I'd have told you at the beginning of the season that after week 4, going in the first international break, we'd be ahead of Ipswich and Sheffield United, would you have been happy with?
Without the points, without saying how many points.
Not tell you how many points they have, but we're ahead of them.
You're ahead of
these table. Do we have to? I can bring this table up. We're 15th, right? We're 3 off the playoffs.
3 points.
The table doesn't matter right now. We just got to keep putting things together too.
Yeah.
Marie from SoCal was asking if we're gonna go after a keeper. He'll find something. I'm not. I don't think.
Yeah, I said this, and I'll tell you this one. I don't put it past them bringing in a lone keeper here, and if we the only way to bring in a lone keeper is to give him the number 1 spot. So it's gonna have to be like a second keeper, third keeper for one of the Prem teams. For one of the Prem teams that needs some hours and wants some hours. Because the situation is like it depends obviously how long Ward is out. If Ward is going to be back in 4, 5, 6 weeks, no problem. That's fine. We can deal with that. But anything longer than that, and we've got issues because Arthur was to go out on international duty.
Yeah, someone said the 21st. So, he said, did he change to, what's it? He's Afghan, right?
Afghan.
Nigerian, yeah.
Yeah, Nigeria. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I thought it was, okay, yeah.
So that's the rumors. He could get called up by Nigeria.
He could call up. So here's an interesting one. Do you imagine Parky turning around to AO and saying, okay, he's going to be out for maybe 8 weeks. Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do? Do you want to take the number 1 spot and you're not going to AFCON? We cannot release you? Or do we need to get someone to cover you?
AFCON's not until January, though. AFCON's
in January. I thought it was earlier.
It's January.
Before that window or not?
I don't know.
Because if he wants to leave before that window.
Yeah.
Well, that there's a balance of play there. I mean, listen, Callum Burton right there too. Jesus Christ, what's David De Gea up to these days? By the way, he is in. I love David De Gea. Go get Donnarumma. David De Gea's awesome keeper.
So AFCON is December 21st through January 18th.
Yeah, there you go. He'll miss Christmas week.
AO's gonna be fine. And Steve Barton is doing Steve Barton things today.
Steve. Unbelievable. Legend. Hashtag Steve Barton is my hero.
Hashtag Steve Barton is hero. For the channel, for the family, for the promotions. Thank you.
I absolutely think they're going to look at it, guys. I really do. Yeah. They're going to look at what keepers might be available for a loan. Because
like you said, it depends. It depends on
it depends how long
it looks like.
If it's not a long injury, it's no problem.
Right.
If it is a longer one that they're worried about, then yeah.
If they think he'll be back before that AFCON deal, I think they'll probably be okay.
Steve Barton's going to be he's going to be the replacement. That is sorry. Wait a second. Thank you, Steve. Very much appreciate the channel, the support as always. Everyone for that. Please smash that like, subscribe. I'm sure if you've got a membership, it is from Steve. And thank him. And lovely. Appreciate it. And Marie says, "Wow, Steve." I talked to Wonder Boy this afternoon. I texted with Wonder Boy, and yeah, 2 in, 2 midfielders and a defender. By the way, 2 in and a defender. Just so you know, that's what we're looking at. But nothing's confirmed. I have an idea, but nothing's confirmed. And Esteban says, "Goddamn legend." Okay. Anything else want to pick out? Josh the Cat and goal. I would totally be a good goalkeeper. Sign Chomp. Maybe we'll do that. All right, so I want to talk about Kiefer Moore. I want to give Kiefer Moore some respect. Holy shit! I mean, he is to me just a beast. He's got 4 guys on him at all times. Almost, you know what I mean? Shirt pulled every minute. He just finds a way to find the back of the net. He puts himself about. I didn't watch him play ever before, really. He's a fucking unit. There you go. Chris said he's a unit. What do you guys think? What do you think? He's a unit.
Yeah, he's the monster you want up front.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know about this before or what?
I knew he was a big. That's why I put him in our. I thought he fit Parky perfectly.
Yes.
Okay. What I didn't know about him was that he's actually got, not that he's fast, but he's faster than I thought he was. You know what I mean? I assumed he was going to be slower.
Quick. When I used to play
He is deceptively quick. He's not.
When I used to play basketball, like he's deceptively quick.
Right. Yeah. Totally. And he is the perfect number 9 for Parky's system. You know what I mean? Big guy, wins every header, but also where Ollie didn't score as many goals, he can score goals. You know, that's the difference.
Yeah.
He basically lost his place because he's an old school footballer.
Really?
They moved tactics.
Yeah.
Do we have breaking news, by the way, Patty, Aaron? Sorry to cut you. Do we have breaking news on Sheffield United?
Did
I don't know. Is there
something happen?
Is there going to be a slack watch? Is
there a slack watch? Hey.
Because Patty just said he's like he lost it because he was old school, right? I want to know: are we on sack watch?
Hold on, are we?
Like, after 4 straight losses, absolutely we are.
Right? I think we're on
sack watch. I mean, it's
a little early. It's a little early.
Are you sure?
I think it is because it's brand new owners with a new manager. I don't think they'll give up on the manager that early because it's partially a defeat for them. I don't think they'll man up this quickly and say we fucked up with the manager. No. No.
That's for tomorrow's show. You said old school, like he lost a spot. I think it was a different manager, but still, we'll take him. Are we on?
No, but I was talking about Kiefer Moore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Sack watch.
Sack watch.
United. Sack watch. Ruben Sellas. Sack watch. Sack watch. Sack watch.
Not only are they in the relegation zone, they're last. they are last.
Yeah.
That picture's so good. I love it. I love it so much.
Aaron loves AI so much.
Binoculars.
Hey, but you know what? Let them, to your point, Patty, I'll take him all day. I'll take him all day. He can bully ball all day. And it's not shit.
No, it's not. It's just getting harder and harder to find people who fit that mold. You know, they're slowly moving out of the game. Because there's just not enough people doing it.
I gotta put some. Let me do this one. So I was thinking it, but now he said this. Or somebody asked if Steve was a millionaire. The way he spends money on, there's no chance he's a millionaire. He can't be because he spends it all on here. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
He's put me in a nut house. Look, I'm in a.
He's a 1,000 millionaire.
Yeah, 1,000 millionaire. Yeah. Oh man. Look. Anyway. I gotta love an old-fashioned target man, says Sean Bartley. Yes, yeah. Perfect. And it's not everyone's there. Yeah, not everyone's too, but I love him. I love him. I love him. He puts it everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm hoping / expecting that as we go through this season, we will start to rotate to more of a passing style. Because we now have the players to do it. But that's another thing that I found interesting is how quickly people are shouting for us to do that. And it's like, it's the first couple of matches with all our new players. Yeah. Yes, they're good enough to spray passes around and play that type of game, but they need time to get to know each other and to figure that out.
Yeah.
And once it does start working and we're playing through the middle and playing up the wings, that could be an extremely dangerous threat.
We don't have a full team back. There's injuries. We don't know. We don't know who we're going to sign next 3 days. So too. But yeah, John's got a good shot there. Yes, I call him Mo Doyle. Mo Doyle rules. The guy's
absolutely
stud.
Absolutely.
I'm in. My favorite signing, hands down. Stash everything. The good dirt stash. I'm in. I love it.
He's unbelievable. I think he's absolutely fantastic.
How did we get him? How?
Magic. I don't know.
No, the reason we got him is because he likes playing in a tree at the back. He likes playing with the tree, and he basically lost his spot as well because they swapped to a 4, and apparently it doesn't suit him.
At Norwich?
Or am I mixing up with Cody now?
Oh, Doyle. Talk about Doyle.
Doyle.
Yeah, I love Doyle. I don't know how we got him. I don't know how we landed him. That's my question. I mean, yeah, I think he bossed out there for sure. I loved it. I think he's fantastic. Like I said, Patty and I talked about it briefly earlier, just not to go jump around, but he was just like, he's given what he was getting. He's given what he was getting. And if I'm the defensive coach right there, I'm Parkinson. I'm telling Brunt, I'm telling Max, watch what he does. Go out there and learn. And he's been in this league before. He's got the shit kicked out of him. And to your point earlier, Patty, when you're talking about how Max was a little lackadaisical on the ball and guy went in on him, and Max was like, "Oh shit, what happened? I got my ankle taken out," because they're coming for you at all times, at any part of the pitch. And Doyle was out there just busting guts and kicking Paul Mullins. He was bothering me.
Right.
But I thought the team was brilliant today. I didn't like the first half. I didn't.
No, it was. I think it was. I really went back and rewatched it. It seemed like for a while both teams were feeling each other out. I think they had the better of it because I think they were more comfortable playing together. We weren't terrible though. We weren't. You know what I mean? They were controlling the game as far as they had the ball, and they were obviously looked more comfortable. But they didn't. I don't think they ever really troubled us that bad. You know what I mean? There was never like a. There might have been one or two, but there wasn't. It wasn't like they were just piling shots and boom, boom, and we were just under pressure constantly. It was never quite that. You know what I mean?
No, our defense looked reasonably solid. Now they got through us, especially by getting down to the byline, crossing into the box from there on the ground, which is one thing. But we didn't look hilariously bad, as we did in Sheffield Wednesday at times. They were just carving us up. Defenders were falling over themselves, trying to keep up with players. So no, it looked much more solid.
David Cringe, you're new to the channel. He has not left. He's still at the club, so he's not. Still think he's there. He's still there. Pleased to see our young guys being so physical. Ashfield is pretty physical too. Not the game to bring him on. Not the game. Sorry, he didn't even bring Elliot Leon. Sorry, it wasn't there. Sealord, what's up, dude? I knew Lewis O'Brien would be good, but when I watched him in Cam feed, I don't know what the fuck that means. With Swansea, he's a workhorse in town. He's great. Let's talk about his goal today. His performance. Lewis O'Brien, solid performance.
Yeah, dude he reminds me so much of what Rathbone was for us last year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's more physical than
midfielder. And he's just. I think he's technically better.
Yeah. He's the more complete player.
Yeah,
you can see it. You can see it straight away.
He's still got that engine. He's still got that 100 miles an hour all the time.
He's not that tall, but he's a little stockier than Rathbone, right? I would say, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest. But he's great with the ball. He's great. I'll tell you what I saw today, and I thought was really. I actually think it got mentioned a little earlier in the chat. Some of our passing, especially in the second half, was really good. We had the ball and we controlled it, and we had Patty's triangles going, and just working the ball around defenders. and getting. I mean, we looked very comfortable with the ball at times, which we haven't you know what I mean. These last few seasons, it's hoof it up and go, and there was still plenty of that today. Probably too much of it in the first half.
Much of it, yeah.
But in the second half, we got on the ball, held it a little more. I mean, they still ended up with 60% possession, you know, which is a little surprising because that's not their style. What's funny is I think they would have been better off had they been the team the whole game that was with 40%. You know what I mean? I think that suits them better. I don't think they like to be the team with the ball. It's kind of like us, you know. It seems like when we have the ball a lot, those are the games we end up struggling, you know.
So I was looking at my friend who is his name's Nathan, and he's a Millwall supporter. Shout out to Nathan. And he said to me, here's his text to me during the match this morning. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Your lot are half asleep still. That was still in the first half.
Yeah.
Long season ahead if you keep playing like that. And then he goes back to the shoulder. He goes, "That's really bad. Oh shit." He's like, "That was after the end of the game. That was typical Millwall. Played pretty well, but lacked the killer instinct up top to put the goals away." And I said, "Well, that was a crazy match. The ref was shit." He goes, "Well, that's the den for you. Usually a physical game." Those were his texts throughout the game right there too. Yep.
I don't know anybody who was telling other people that it was going to be a soft match. Everybody knew that this was going to be a physical match.
What did you tip?
2-1 to us.
I think I did too.
2-1 to us. Yeah.
I think so. I may have went 1-0. I don't know. I had us a 1-goal win for sure for us.
By the way, I was just looking at the clock, by the way. It's 6:22 in the morning for Australian time. I was like, where is what's his butt?
Is he awake yet?
Is he awake?
I doubt it. He went to sleep like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, sleep late.
But
he said it was almost 3 o'clock when he was getting off.
I'll do something dangerous. We'll stay on for like another 5-10 minutes, boys. I'm gonna drop it in chat. See if anyone wants to have their say real quick. I'd love to figure out a way to get Rexer time back. Today was hot, but if we start losing games, maybe we just don't do Rexer time anymore. Yeah. But
how dare you habsification?
They're not part Patty's triangles. They're Johan Cruyff's triangles. Oh dear. Ooh.
Telling you.
I've never seen Johan Cruyff on the local pundit. Okay, until he can keep his triangles to himself.
Patty triangle.
Yeah, these are Patty triangles around here.
Yeah. Good news is I hate the international break, but I think this is going to be good for getting players back. I want to get Windass back and Broadhead. Yeah. I don't understand that. He said Broadhead got a kick. And he had swelling?
Tight calf.
From a kick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Broadhead, he's still got to be worked in. We haven't seen the best of Broadhead yet. I think Broadhead's going to grow into the side over the course of the year. But, you know, I don't know. We got to get players back. You know, I need Windass back. And I think this is going to be good. So Broadhead has a tight calf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he go on international duty as well?
I mean, he got called up. I'd be surprised if he didn't, unless it's still bothering him.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how severe it is.
Yeah. What's up, Bono? Longu with one of the center halves was built like a fullback. Kept calling him a rugby player out there.
You want to? I've got a thing I can pull up with what I think our team looks like right now. If you want,
I dare you.
We can play a little game here.
A double dog dare you.
All right, I'll do it. You don't have to threaten me with a good time.
Aaron's touch buttons.
Don't worry about it.
You do that. Sea Lord says, Josh, an ISO cam is when they have following play around the match. They did it at Lewis O'Brien at Swansea. It was an excellent watch. Okay, good. Thank you very much. And work Broadhead, Windass, Rathbone into what we saw today. Add the mystery three, and we're gonna be forced a whole new. We'll be forced with right. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we get another 3 in, That is way past my expectations for numbers.
You
That's
said
crazy.
9.
That's crazy.
I think you
I
said
said 9.
9.
Yeah.
You said 9, yeah. But he doesn't trust the midfield, Patty.
Oh, he shouldn't. Well, he shouldn't.
The bench midfield, right? I mean, yeah. Do you?
No, there are players in there that unfortunately are not good enough.
Yeah.
You know, they're not. We would be managing with them throughout the entire season. Now, normally in your first season, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You don't change an entire team. And at the moment we have 10 signed. And if we sign another 3, that's crazy. You know? So we're seriously going for it. And of course, then you add another 2 or 3 in January, depending on who becomes available. That's a lot of players.
Yeah.
That's
Liz, we're gonna turn 3 more in for sure.
Yeah.
And then Steve says 3 more wins gets us 13 points.
I knew he was gonna do that.
I knew he was gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, Aaron. Yeah.
All right, no, you're good.
Can you
so
zoom
this
that?
is
No.
I don't know. Can I zoom it?
Command Z.
Put it full screen.
I don't know how I can. Or go to full screen on our on this.
Can you just zoom in on that?
How's that?
A little better.
That work? That better?
Better.
Yeah.
We're gone. Perfect.
We're gone.
Yeah. Got the ugly people out of there. Now we're good. Okay. So this is kind of a breakdown of what we have currently. This was kind of my thoughts going into the end of the window on what I thought we might do. This puts us at 25. If the players in blue are unregistered, and then you see the players down in black down in the right hand corner, are players I think might go out. The pink are players that are injured currently, and I think will remain unregistered. And so that puts us at 25 there. And so basically, you got Ward, Okonkwo, Burton at the back, Doyle, Brunt, Cody, O'Connell, Cleworth, Aaron James is our center backs. Longman, Barnett, Cacace, McLean. I kept Mendy. You could make the argument maybe Scar, if he doesn't go out, if we don't bring in another center back, maybe Mendy goes and Scar stays. I wouldn't be adverse to that, but I think Mendy's the next one to go. If we bring one more in, Mendy probably is the one that gets dropped out of this group.
O'Connell or Connor is leaving. Which one do you think?
I think O'Connor's leaving. He's been rumored. He's the one that's strongly rumored for leaving.
I like this coming too. Do we if Ward is seriously injured, will he get registered? I don't.
Well, it depends. That depends on how long they think the injury will be.
Yeah.
You know, we just don't know that. We won't know until all that gets cleared up. So they have to. Here's the thing: they have to have them registered. The registration has to go in by 7 p.m. Tuesday. So we'll know. Quick.
Yeah.
They know now, I bet.
And here's the other thing: like Rathbone, we're getting I don't know whether Rathbone. How much longer is he going to be out? Have we heard? Has there been any recent updates on him?
No, nothing.
As far as where he's at, I don't know that. So I mean, how long is he going to be out? He could be the other one that goes out. We do have somebody in the back. If you want me to drop this, have notifications popped in.
All right, let's do it. Drop it.
Let me get rid of that.
You got. All right, you're ready. Or if you're not, there you go. Shoot rehearsal. Habs.
Hashtag protect Kiefer Moore's face.
Fair enough.
I didn't put that up. You put it up 3 times. I didn't put it up on purpose. I know why you put that.
It's for the soccer mums in the US.
There you go.
That's why. We can recruit more Wrexham fans through Kiefer Moore's face.
I held that down like 3 times. Go ahead.
I could tell you guys were sniggering at it as well. So
yeah, and you just had to come on and just make sure everyone saw you. All right, good. What do you got to say? All right, what do you got?
Well, it was pretty terrible. Well, it was pretty terrible for the first half. I would say it wasn't the best. I mean, it wasn't. They were pressing hard. They were, and trying to. Their defense was solid, and they were pressing hard, usually around the middle, and they were just trying to go for a break and try and score the goals as quickly as they can. But they just couldn't get past the defense. Doyle was doing very good and just covering everything as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dobson was just basically milling about. I don't know what he was doing, and his passes were so terrible. I don't know what was going on.
He was tentative. He was tentative, yeah, for sure.
But then as soon as we get to the second half, we just pulled a Sheffield Wednesday on them. Came out like demons. Dobson all of a sudden just switches on. You see some of the tackles he was making as well.
Yeah. Oh, someone grabbed him by the scuffer's neck. Said, "Hey, wake the f up." Someone did. Said, "Wake up." There's probably backup, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Well, it could have been parking.
Mm-hmm. Or parking. Mm-hmm. What do you think of Kiefer Moore?
Well, as we know, I mean, the good thing about what he did was that we were always edging close. Hardy was always edging close to get the goal. Moore was always edging closer because then you could tell that we were just shooting shots in at that point. And their defense was just solid, so they were not going to let us get through. So he basically did the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
For the soccer mums.
Chicks dig scars.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Oh God.
I'm telling you, this is a great way to recruit more Wrexham fans. I'm telling you. People more.
I thought it'd be Connor Cody, but what do I know?
I'm surprised they haven't done a Wrexham calendar.
He would be perfect for this. You can tell they are creaming themselves waiting for this guy.
Oh, Lord. He's going to get us in trouble.
You get me in trouble, dude. All right. Anyway, anything about football you want to talk about?
Yes, there are some other stuff as well. But
Sorry.
What? Just edit that bit out.
Okay. Yeah. You just go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. Does anyone actually know what the extent of the damage is on Ward's was it shoulder? Was it forearm? Because when I saw Keeper and Smith talking, was that?
We think it's his elbow. For sure.
His elbow. Because he landed hard. He did. Because
he did. I don't. The issue is it could be either, because if you land on your elbow, you obviously have the immediate impact, but the fall can actually transfer up through the bone and pull out your shoulder, which is what happens with a lot of older people when they fall and they put their arm out, they hit the elbow on the ground and it travels up and breaks their collarbone. So you could have multiple different types of injuries from falling there. But as I said, that fall was heavy and he passed out completely. He blacked out.
If I remember, one of the Millwall players, he was literally underneath him. He just basically ran. He kind of just ran into him, and he was just underneath when Ward was trying to catch the ball or knock it out, and then he was just basically. I think the momentum just took him out with it. So that was nasty.
We'll get back. All right, Habs. What else? Anything else positive minus the other stuff? You please apologize to the chat. You've lost a few people in the chat before you go out, and we'll move on.
I do apologize, chat.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll get you back on next week. All right.
All right, see you in a bit.
All right, bye.
I am medically trained.
What?
I was medically trained.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, if you were medically trained, exactly. Sorry about that. Listen, it's a Anyways, we won. There you go, Alex.
Real quick, I gotta address this. Then take a shower, Cody. Take a shower. If you stink, you need to shower.
Take a shower. How about this? I believe I think Hip Karma's in the chat. Hip Karma, we're gonna shut it down in a couple minutes here, but are you available to come on and say hi? If not, let me know in the chat. But listen, I think today was a great battle win. battle tested, getting through
Good win.
what we need to do. It's a good win. 2 weeks off for the boys, and get everyone back fit and firing. I think it's good. So excited about that. Excited to see how we do when we come back. But let's get it. Patty, Aaron, a big day Monday though, right?
Big day Monday. Big day. Are you dressing up, Josh? What are you gonna dress up as?
We're dressed up as Patty. Hip Karma's going to come in real quick. Yeah, real quick. I'm dressing up as Patty. Yes.
All right.
Who are you dressing up as?
Me? I can't tell you. It's top
What's
secret.
the plan?
Plan is fancy dress. I don't know if he's still watching, but I'm gonna message Wes Techie. Okay. Josh says you have to wear a shirt, but I need you to come on in fancy dress.
You have to wear a
have
shirt.
some fun. Fancy dress for the Americans. That means like costumes. Think costumes, like Halloween or something. Okay?
Yep.
Costumes is fancy dress. Okay.
Yep.
And that will start at 5 in the UK, 5 p.m. UK time.
9 a.m.
And then what's that? 9 a.m. your time, Josh?
Yeah, and it's stupid o'clock for Hip Karma and Ken.
Yeah. But Ken swears up and down he's got the greatest costume ever, and he's really excited about it. So he's gonna wake up at stupid o'clock and come on with us.
Well,
So
Jesse's looking forward to that podcast too.
I've got to deliver. I've got work to do. I've got to
do.
deliver.
I've seen it.
So,
Hold on. Hip Karma's going to cleanse us real quick. Hold on.
Yes.
Hey, Hip Karma. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Patty's in trouble. I know it. I get it.
Patty's
I'm
not in
trouble.
trouble.
Why?
Habs is in trouble.
I'm sorry.
I- I haven't been awake long enough to hear what Patty's been up to in the last hour.
He's been crushing it.
Well, look, if he's been crushing it, I hope he recovers well. That's all.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
Because I swear, if Habs is going to say something like that, really, does he think it's going to come unanswered?
Uh-oh.
No.
Here we go.
That's about as far as I'm going to go. Truly, I really don't need to. I would prefer to rise to an occasion.
Whereas I like to go low. God help this YouTube thing if I ever do my own show. because my show would be deep down in the gutter.
Oh man.
Oh.
I fear for whatever you and Rousey could come up with. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Having said that,
Football.
I was about
Wrexham.
to. Clearly, from the few minutes I have been on, we have no news for Ward.
No. We went right into it right as we soon as got on. Yeah, it doesn't look like a good one. We don't have the update details now.
It does not look good, particularly if unconsciousness is involved and stretches, which may include the spinal stretches. So thoughts for him. And no broken nose for Kiefer Moore by the sound of it. Just liberal use of concentrated cotton implements.
Okay. Yeah. Cotton balls. Cotton balls.
Yes, as opposed to tampons.
Oh. Well. That's whatever. Sorry. Yeah. There you go.
That's it. Well,
what was you gonna say? What was that, Josh? Go ahead. Finish. What were you gonna say?
I shutting up. I'm shutting up.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right, fine.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, you guys laugh, but I think other people can verify they actually have been used frequently in war zones for gunshots. So I was only partially joking. Really.
Oh, okay.
They are a legit. They have been legitimately and frequently for medical purposes. But look, for me, it was both sadness and relief. I was really worried about Danny.
Yeah.
I was really relieved for everyone for the win that was actually a league match win. So that's my space for it. It's huge within that context, and I really hope that Danny heals. I hope it's not a 4-month kind of thing, and that it's more like a couple of month kind of thing, because I think that's about the earliest it's likely to be with something like that, unless it's simply a dislocated shoulder, and we don't think it's that, really, do we?
Well, Danny Ward is in the hospital to get his elbow scanned. That was the quote.
Yeah.
Fingers and toes crossed.
And he was knocked out. He came to. So, I mean, that's not good to hear.
No. Apart from that, who, and I won't stay too long because I know you guys have been on for an hour, it looked like. Who was your 3 best players on the field today?
Go, boys.
I got
Moore.
Say Moore, O'Brien, Doyle.
Okay.
For me.
That's it. Same for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
That's
It
one.
was a-
One. You know what's great about that? That's one in each level of our team.
Yes.
Yeah.
One up top, one in the middle, one at the back, and they all were great.
Yeah. The level of aggression in our defensive line that Doyle brought, he was having none of it. He was having none of it. And I thought, oh, this could be really encouraging for Matt and Brunty to see. And it looked like Brunty took some of it on board when he came on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Sorry.
There we go.
Ruth H says,
Oh, you beat me to
Doyle
it.
rules, Bill Wall drools.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Bruce.
That's the kind of junior high razzing I like to see. I love it.
Annie says that to her niece. She's like, girls rule, boys drool?
Yeah.
She says that to her
Something
niece
like that,
all
yeah.
the time. It makes me
Yeah.
laugh all the time. It's so good. I'm sure Ken will come on too. No, let's get out of here where Ken can come on. We can't do that.
Yeah, we
have
don't.
to go.
We,
We gotta go.
I'm telling you, he's gonna sleep till like noon, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Whatever time
Yeah.
that is for you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like probably 5 hours from now.
It is currently 6:44 a.m. and I am only up and awake because I need to let the dogs out for a while.
Who let the dogs out? Woo, 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 woo. Sorry.
That's
That
it.
was too fun.
It's a bit of that.
Yeah.
It's a bit of that.
I'm here all
But-
night. There's Ruth. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
It's.
You-
I'd also like to say it's just it's so good to sign in and see you all smiling and laughing post match. It is just really nice.
Are you
Yeah.
trying to say we're not positive? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well,
All I will say is that for the earlier league matches this season, I was frankly glad there wasn't a Wrexham reaction and happy to go to bed.
listen,
Fair.
but that's part
Fair.
of being a fan, a supporter. You got to, sometimes you get kicked into Paul Mullins, sometimes you shoot your shot, and they say yes. There you go.
That's it. And fans, all fans fan differently, and much
That's
respect to it.
Yeah. Thank God I fan bad behavior. Anyways, this is great. I'm glad you came in, Hip Carb. I know you want to get to bed. I want to get out of here before Ken gets on, honestly, because I don't want him to come on. I don't want to do it. I don't want to ruin the show. Kidding. What else? Any other top of the mind for you about the team? Kiefer Moore, Lewis O'Brien. Doyle you liked?
Look, for me, it does feel like it's starting to come together. It really is. And I'll echo something that you all said before the match, which is like, this is starting to look like, it's beginning to look like our starting 11.
Yeah.
And this 2 weeks is going to be so important for giving them more playing time, more just physical time together. Because one of the things I do recall Parky saying in his interview was that Cacace had only trained on Thursday and they put him in.
Yes.
And so they need that time together for those who aren't going on international.
Well, here's the good news for Cacace, because Josh was putting his foot down. Josh said if Cacace didn't play today, he was not allowed to go on international duty. So he played. Parky said, "You know what? We got to get him in because Josh ain't gonna let him go."
Yeah, that's what I said.
Scared him.
Yeah, and he played well.
Clearly, he did. He did, and you could see the difference. And he did some great tackles too. He just went after them, and had the pace to just keep bringing it, which was brilliant. And I'm glad he took Doyle off after 70. I think it was 70. Doyle came off because he put a great showing in and helped to establish a baseline of expectation for performance down the back end. And there was a need to continue to rest him. He hasn't had the preseason, so I'm excited by what can happen.
Liz Jones says, "Did it flow work better without Broadhead? He didn't perhaps know how he was supposed to play last time."
Well, he'd only been in one match, hadn't he?
Yeah.
Not a match. I mean, he'd been to one, maybe two training sessions before he dropped in.
I think Windass is the best player in that position over Hardy and everyone. Do we all agree with that or no? How are they all going to fit in the team? I have no idea.
I'll tell you what, Windass and Moore link up really well together.
They do.
Those two link up really well. So I think if that's what if we're doing some variation of a 5-3-2, whether it's a 1-1 or whatever, Windass, I think, with Moore is the best combo that we have.
Windass kicks ass.
He's unbelievable. He's fantastic. I
Windass as a solo player is one of the most dangerous. So having him as the backup who can score directly, that's a big deal.
He's our maverick. He's our maverick for sure. He is our total maverick. Can pull a goal out where I like him. And then Moore's the workhorse. It's like a slider and Iceman. Boom, right there.
Yeah, for the amount of transfer we paid for Broadhead, I'm still not totally sure exactly where he fits in and how well. So I can see him coming into play a little bit later in the season when maybe we start changing styles slightly, and playing a bit more through the center. But I'm worried about Broadhead, that maybe he just doesn't fit into our system if we stay with the system we have.
And I think it's that last sentence, because again, as the chat was prior to the match, allow for everybody being fit, or at least 97% of our squad fit.
Yeah.
I think that gives Parky more options to change it up.
Yeah.
More.
Go fight it out, boys. Go fight it out. No one's guaranteed a spot, especially after what happened today. You got to go out and fight for your position. I don't care. No one's I'm sorry. I'm going to say this because it's going to be the most obvious one. Max isn't gifted a spot. He's got to fucking earn it. AO and Ward shouldn't be gifted a spot. They got to go earn it. Cody shouldn't be gifted a spot. They got to go earn it. All that stuff. That's what we want. We want them to fight for it. If you're fighting in practice for your spot, you're pushing each other, and you're going, and everyone's rowing in the same direction. When you get on the pitch in a game like today, that's what leads to victories, for sure.
But on who would you put as, or who do you think FOTMob has as our man of the match?
Max.
It's Max.
Oh, yeah, it was. I saw it.
It's Max. He
how?
And we got to give Max a shout because we haven't.
Go ahead.
That was a good pass for the assist. You got the assist.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Great crossfield pass.
Great
Put
vision.
it right where it needed to be.
Yeah.
Vision.
It was great. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
So if he can keep doing stuff like that and be good defensively, I think he's just fine.
I think I'd put him in central midfield. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind. I mean,
Fine.
obviously we brought in Cody, but I would like to see Max play the middle of our three.
Okay. he could do it. Maybe he's that good. Fine wine.
I like Max.
Maybe that's a later development of his skill set.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Mm.
for sure. Max did play well, but no way was it. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Hipcom, go ahead.
He did. I mean, he got the shout out. He got the shout out from Parky post match interview. Loved the pass. So there's a reason he continues to have faith in him, and having the opportunity to learn from, despite them being younger, but to learn from Doyle and to see what he and Cody bring.
Yeah,
it's a brilliant opportunity.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Palmer learned from Fletch. It's possible to do. I mean, and they don't have to stand there and say, "Hey, mate, this is how you do it." He just has to watch.
Yeah, we all learned from Ken. He's older, so there you go. Which is okay. No one learns from not learning from who's in front of you, for sure. But it's a good win today. I love it. I love that we beat Millwall. Millwall is a solid championship side, for sure. Solid championship side.
Well, people were saying top 10-ish there and thereabouts, the expectation for Millwall and previously. So it's huge, and particularly in a place like the Den, which is a fortress like the race course.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it says a lot. And I would like to know that most of our fans got home safe, because I don't think there was a lot of happy home fans, given how quickly those stands were clearing in the latter minutes. But yes, I'm encouraged. And again, I'm the person out of the four of us here talking who's likely to say that I'm encouraged.
But I'm encouraged too, even if we lost 2 games. I'm encouraged. Sorry, Patty said the same thing. I mean, it's encouraging. Yeah. Sorry, Patty, go ahead.
No, I said it before the match. I said potentially we can lose this match and still show signs that we're coming together.
Yeah.
We saw the signs. We didn't dominate the match, but we rarely do. And importantly, we took the couple of moments we got and we finished them. And that was enough to take the win.
Yes. For me, the bottom line is we showed grit. We showed real grit. And if you're going to give me, and it has been for the last couple, a battle of 2 halves, I'll take the second half, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we're going to shine, give me the second half to shine. I will take that. So I think it's, well, not think, my belief is it's promising based on the evidence that we have observed to date. Not just being a hopeful fan. And there's no clapping involved because my hands are in my pockets.
She's making fun of me.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh, my days. I love that we came to our home colors and made the Den our home. The sheer pettiness and disrespect. Chef's kiss. Yes. And on that,
I hate them wearing the home kit away. I don't care. You ask people to buy the bloody jersey. Wear the away jersey.
There's 2. There's 2.
So pick one. 2 choices. Pick one of them. Not the home jersey.
Should have been the yellow one today. Should have been the yellow one today. And on that one,
I can't let it go.
Yeah. All right. Let's Hip Karma, last words to you.
Let's make the most of the time we have ahead of us. It's going to be exciting, and I think it is. Strap yourselves in. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but an exciting one.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's going to be fun.
Aaron, Patty. Well, I guess actually, you know what? You can't say it because you gave her the last words. There you go. I'm kidding. I'm joking. What do you guys got to say?
Go ahead, Patty.
No, the only thing Jesus, we're going to keep going.
I should have ended the show.
The other results. There were very interesting results today.
That's for tomorrow. Do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You guys got champ chat tomorrow. Not that I want to cut you off, but champ chat tomorrow, right, Patty? Right?
Yeah.
And call-in shows tomorrow, which is great. Yes, that's awesome. Leap and Sarah says thank you. Thank you, TLP and community. Absolutely. Aaron, what do you got?
Don't look now, but the table says we're even with our highest ever EFL finish. So
Mhm.
keep moving in the right direction.
We're on Squatch Watch and
We're up,
Birmingham Birmingham
Sack
City
watch.
That's fine.
Hey, I'm just saying, Birmingham City dropped to 10th. I just put it to John in our little group chat
I know.
earlier, buddy. Are we in sack watch? Are they gonna fire? Are they gonna fire him? 10th isn't good enough for Tom Brady. I can tell you that. 10th isn't gonna work for Tom Brady.
There's no points for 10th place. Awesome.
No.
No, it's not. All right, big show today. Big game, big win. Thanks for coming in. Wrexham Reaction was awesome. Watch along, game day build up. Watch along Friday, Patty had. We got another one, whatever the fuck the next ones are. Tomorrow is Champ Chat, Ring and Rant. Tomorrow, Monday is big day, big deadline day show. Make sure you have your bells on because it's going to be absolutely immense. A lot of fun. If anything breaks over the course of the next days, we'll be live at a local pundit as we do, breaking all the news as I think we're the only one to do that. But thanks for coming in. Please smash that like button, subscribe. Let's get to 3,001. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.